Hey, Michigan Auto Law, auto accident attorneys. These are the specialists in auto and truck accidents, and because they are specialists, they have the largest auto accident settlement of any lawyer or law firm in Michigan, and the largest truck accident settlement as well. They also take on fewer cases. They do it on purpose. It means they have more time for your case, and they get faster and larger settlements for their clients. Works for them. It can work for you. Call Steve and his crew at Michigan Auto Law. But first, visit them online, autolaw.com. That's autolaw.com. Doug Carr, Scott Anderson, 97.1 The Ticket. Open lines, 248-539-9797. All right, so the market's at puke. It's postseason baseball. The polling is done. The number one answer was Tigers in 2 games, 31.8% of the vote. Tigers in 3 games, 25.8% of the vote. Cleveland in 2 games, 24% of the vote. Cleveland in 3 games, 18.4% of the vote. So Detroit still hanging on to some confidence, or just can't bring themselves to click on that box that says Cleveland's going to win it. Here's some feedback from the tweets that got sent to us. And when you comment on our Twitter page, there's always a chance we will read it on the air. Pat writes in, Tigers have the opportunity to totally redeem themselves. This series will be tough, but I think the Tigers overcome their Cleveland problem. Gary writes in, the Tigers have struggled of late, but water finds its level. Cleveland finished the year with a negative run differential and mostly suspended bullpen. Marlon writes in, not only did I get the matchup I was hoping for, I already read that one, sorry. From Lisa, bats heat up and bullpen comes through. Green, Torres, Torque, and Carey come through in the clutch. Let's go Tigers. From Soapy Dave.
Soapy Dave?
Yeah.
All right.
Do they have a chance? Do they have a chance? Yes, but I don't think the bats will come through. It's been Heckle or Jekyll. He wrote Heckle or Jekyll with these guys in the second half of the season. Lately, it's been Jekyll 2-1 Gribe. Go Tigers. I've seen this going around. Dog Stole Greg sends us this, and we got a lot of this earlier in the show. TIT.
What?
Tigers in 2.
Oh.
Doubles were this team's bread and butter when they were at their best, when they were the best team in baseball. I think that's the reason they could go all the way, get back on the double train, but against Cleveland they need to be hit to right center and right because, Quan. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Quan.
And then it's got a whole bunch of TITs coming in.
That also works with Tigers in 3, by the way. Just want to put that out there as well.
Good point.
Well played.
Excellent point. Faba Popova says, I got the Tigers in 3 partly because I'm delusional and want a home game in the ALDS, and I don't think this will be a sweep. Well, anyway, thank you for all your votes and your comments. Gator, you asked a question about whether or not anybody's boss is letting them out early.
That's right.
Has anybody got anybody right now headed to lunch? A 3-hour lunch?
Right.
Anyone? Anyone having a TV rolled in? Anyone allowed to stream at their desk today? My wife is a school teacher. She left today wearing Tigers gear.
Mm-hmm.
She is going to incentivize good behavior with getting to watch the Tiger game the last hour of school.
It'd be so cool. I'm trying to remember back when I was 14 in 1984 and in school, and did we have a TV brought in to watch the World Series?
Were there weekday games?
I don't remember if there were.
I don't think there were.
And
but
that would have been
I was
starting
in
high
Australia.
school.
What do I know?
I think was I starting high school? It would have been starting high school, so I don't remember if we did that in any of the classes. But what a cool teacher. If you're able to wheel the TV in, or I guess they don't do the TVs anymore. Maybe, hey, get the laptop out and you can watch it here or whatever. And I'm sure there's lots of cool bosses out there that say, look, I know there's a lot of business to be done on the road today.
Mm-hmm.
You guys want to get a head start on that? Go ahead and do it. The shout out is always appropriate for a boss that's going to be kick ass.
Yeah, if you've got a boss that is allowing you to check out early, or do they say if you get your work done by noon, or you don't have to be in the office, take a client to the bar.
Yeah, head on up to 24 Seconds or Twin Peaks. And, enjoy yourself.
There we go. Roy,
rooftop today.
Roy's in Livonia on 97.1. Hi, Roy.
What's up, boys? Big day today.
Yes. Roy, we lost you. Can you start again?
Yeah, baseball's a funny game. I feel like fans, we might be putting too much emphasis on Cleveland was hot to end the year and the Tigers were cold. I think we make some adjustments. Hitting is contagious, and I like the Tigers in 2. I think we win big today, real big. Oh. I'd like to see some adjustments from hitters. Hobby's getting creative. If they're playing it a pull and there's a guy on first base and you get something out over the plate or away, drive it through that hole over there. We got to play some scrappy baseball, and I think the number is 10. If we strike out less than 10 times, we win. If we strike out more than 10 times, we lose.
How about 10 hits? More than 10 hits, you win?
Let's go. Gator, I love it.
LFG.
Well, Roy, if they can do that to Gavin Williams, I will be stunned, but it would be awesome.
It would be awesome. I'm about to take a 3-hour lunch. Let's go.
All right, Roy, thank you. Dylan in Livonia on 97.1 A Ticket. Hi, Dylan.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Good.
All right.
I honestly think how the games are today, and looking through the past series, how they played the Guardians last week, I think whoever scores the runs in the first 4 innings and whatever starting pitcher has a good quality start is going to be the key factor to who wins today's and tomorrow's game.
Well, what happens if both starting pitchers are having a quality start and we're tied after 5 innings?
Which seems like it's likely.
Which is likely, yeah.
I will say it goes to whoever's bullpen is going to have a better quality.
Wow.
All right.
And
then ultimately, whoever scores more runs, Doug, will
coming
win the
next.
game.
Gavin Williams has dominated the Tigers. And Skubal, when he's in there, dominates the Gribe. Here's the problem. The Gribe have done a great job of running up his pitch counts early and getting him out of the game. They won the last 2 starts against Detroit, not because they hit against Detroit when Skubal was pitching, not because they hit Skubal. Gator, what was the stat? How many earned runs did they score off him this year? Or was it 2 earned runs in 28 innings or something ridiculous?
Against the Gribe, he has given up 2 earned runs in 28 innings. He's given up 4 runs total in the 28 innings. 3 of those 4 runs came in his last outing.
Okay.
That's how good Tarek Skubal has been against Cleveland this year.
The problem is Cleveland, 2 outings ago, 21 first-inning pitches, 35 through 2. Then the last outing, 18 first-inning pitches, 17 in the second, 35 through 2. When that happens, he's not getting deep into a game. He'll be lucky to get through 7.
7's deep for today's baseball.
I guess it is.
Yeah, and he's averaged that. But he had a complete game shutout. 9 innings, 2 hits was outstanding early in the season. But the last outing he had, it's what our eyes saw last. And he kind of fell apart trying to hike the ball through his legs. And then
not a good moment.
No, and then hitting the guy in the face, and it was kind of gone at that point. But that was, despite that bad outing, the other 3 outings he's been outstanding against Cleveland. He just has been. Can the bullpen keep things up? If Tarek Skubal turns things over to the bullpen after 7 shutout innings, and it's a 0-0 game, it's going to be as nerve-wracking, as puckering as you can get, edge-of-your-seat baseball. But that's what October's for, even though we're still the last day of September here.
It is a very it can be very, very tense. And you're right, because our bullpen, we know it's capable, but guys have fallen off.
Here's why they win today. You asked for something tangible?
Yep.
They're going to do it for you, Doug Karsh. Is today your special day?
Yes.
Is today Doug's special day? Who's a big boy today? Doug Karsh. Happy birthday, amigo.
Well, thank you very much. And it would be nice to see them. Did that just click in?
Hey, when did you find out? Facebook?
No, I remember Doug telling me his birthday is September 30th. I knew it was in September. Like, is it the 30th? And I literally, before I said this is what October baseball is all about, and I looked down at the screen and see that it's 9/30/2025.
I could
so one more
almost
day, and I'm like,
see the gears in his head churning that he knew, wait, the last day of September.
That's right. I don't forget.
Yeah.
Well, almost.
You almost forgot. Well, what I wish for has already come true. You know, Gary. Tiger Baseball next. Let's have this wish come true. That's straight ahead. 97.1.